Welcome to this Project Concert training video. This video will focus on adding an FNP journal. Visit the login page for Project Concert. This link should be bookmarked on your browser. If not, it is located at https://secure.projectconcert.com/MWSU/login.aspx. Enter your username and password and click Login. From the welcome screen, you want to click Experience. The default page will be Experience New. On this page, under Program Format, you're going to choose FNP Journal. When you choose FNP Journal, the screen will change so that you can fill out the appropriate form. The first item on the form is the supervisor name. This supervisor field refers to your faculty. This is your faculty person. So for this example, we will choose Brent Wettendorf. The rest of the form, step by step, you'll choose your course, your clinical site. For this one, we'll choose the Community Healthcare Center in Wichita Falls. Your preceptor. Preceptors should be preloaded in this program if you have already provided the preceptor agreement as is required by the Wilson School of Nursing. If you do not see your preceptor's name, please be in touch with the Wilson School of Nursing as soon as possible. For this example, we'll choose Christina Halpert. Age range. The age ranges refer to birth through 1 year, not to 1 year, but birth through 1 year. So the first 23 months of the child's life. 2 through 4 years, 5 through 11 years, 12 through 17 years, 18 through 49 years, and 50 through 64 years. Finally, greater than or equal to 65 years. We'll say this one is an adult. Choose the gender, and if you are able, provide an ethnicity. We'll say African American for this example. Then you'll choose level of participation of the student. This refers to the levels of care that correspond with your curriculum. For this example, I'll choose level 4. Type of decision making, also related to your course content. Type of H&P, also related to course content. Please be sure to check with your faculty if you're not sure what to select for these two areas. If you made a referral, we need to know if you referred to a specialist, physical therapy, occupational therapy, mental health, community service, allied health, or other. And, of course, if you did not refer, please mark none. The reason for visit. These are general options for a reason for visit. Annual well-person exam, employment physical, episodic care, emergency department, follow-up, initial visit, long-term care, new admit, new consult, nursing home, patient family counseling, scheduled procedure, or screening and health promotion. You may also choose other or not applicable. We'll choose episodic for this particular visit. Chief complaint. As your faculty guide you, please provide a chief complaint that is as specific as possible. You will, in the next box, offer a description of the care you provided. And then, if there is a follow-up planned with this particular patient, you would provide the follow-up plan in the following box, marked follow-up plan. Mark the correct insurance that the patient provides. If none, mark none. And the last two sections on this page, social problems addressed and prescriptions ordered by category. These two areas allow you to choose more than one option. So for instance, in this particular case, if we were to say that income and economic issues were addressed and caretaking and parenting were addressed. You can choose both. To do so, you choose your first item, then scroll to the next item, hold down the Control key on your keyboard, and it will allow you to choose a second. Now both items are selected. For the prescriptions, the same process is in order. So if you provide antibiotics, for instance, and perhaps you consulted on an issue of immunizations, you can hold down the Control key and select both in order. Scroll back up to the top of the page, and you can go to one of 3 additional tabs: Procedures, ICD, and CPT. We'll visit each one. Procedures. If you provided a procedure during the visit, you would come to this tab. I recommend that you collapse each one of these categories by clicking on the little blue triangle to the left so that you don't have so much scrolling to do. Let's say for this particular visit, you provided a nebulizer treatment. You would extend respiratory and then mark nebulizer treatment. You are able to mark as many items as are appropriate on this particular page. Next thing we need is the ICD code. These codes are organized in order of the chapters for the ICD-10. You may also search for an ICD code. Type the search keyword in and click search. And all of the options for ICD code are present. In order to choose one, you find the correct code and click select next to it. The page will republish and your ICD code shows up with its description. Next, you will need to choose a CPT code. Again, you can use a keyword search. Oh, it would help if I spelled it right. And select the correct code. Note that on both the ICD code and the CPT code, if you find that you've selected the wrong one, you can click the Remove button. That will remove the code so you can choose another one. You may also choose more than one ICD or CPT code per journal entry. Once you have completed all 4 tabs, click Save and Edit, or if you're ready to enter a new journal entry, Save and New. Clicking Save and Edit or Save and New provides this report to your supervisor and saves it on your account. When you have finished entering journals, you can log out.